What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here. Happy weekend to every single one of y'all. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. And we're ready for a long, long day. And I hope you guys are ready for us with as well. Hope you get to hang with us all day as we got a quadruple stream coming to you guys with 4 streams today on this channel from morning to night. It's going to be a good time. So I hope to look forward to seeing every one of y'all back in here for every stream that we have and looking forward to it. So today we are here at the Iowa Speedway. We're back in Iowa for the NASCAR Cup Series and the NASCAR Xfinity Series. The NASCAR Cup Series returns for their second year in a row here in Iowa, but right now we're focusing on the NASCAR Xfinity Series. A lot of eyes were on the NASCAR Xfinity Series this week with the big decision with Austin Hill becoming suspended by NASCAR after the left hook, as everybody knows, as everybody saw at Indianapolis. So Austin Hill is out of the ride to this week, and his RCR teammate Austin Hill will be replacing him at the position. So there is that. Also, we have another news as well. If you didn't catch our paint scheme and race weekend preview, uh, Josh Williams is out of the Colleague camp with the Colleague racing. So Carson Hocevar will be at behind the thing tonight. So hope you're having ready to have some good time. We're here for the continuing our NASCAR Xfinity Series coverage throughout the year as we've added practice and qualifying to our list of things we do. So we would love for you guys to hang out with us and see who gets the poll here on the go at CeeLo. Let's take a look at the chat really quick. You said Austin Hill twice. You meant Austin Dillon. I'm seeing Austin Dillon. I'm sorry about that. Austin Dillon from the Cup Series will be taking over that 21 ride this week. Do apologize about that. Thank you, Bronny. But let's take a look at the chat really quick. Liam, what's up? Jermaine, what's going on? Hello. Bronny, what's up? Cold Trickle, what's going on? Hello, Andrew. Hello. Let's see who else is here. Dubs, Wendy, what's up? Terry Ho, promo code, what's going on? Ryzen Rhino, hello, sir. Welcome in. And anybody else watching, Ninja, we appreciate you being here. So I'm trying to get this to go here. And it's not letting me, I don't know what's going on here. So I'm going to refresh and come back out here and see what's up with this. CW Sports. And then click on that. I don't know what's going on with the practice. We have to go a different route here. So one second. I might have to get to my phone here and do it this way because this is not working. So 1 second, y'all, as I get it going, as I don't know what's. Chicken chefs everywhere started talking. See what's up here. For free. Also, I have the thing set up already, Bronny. Thank you, Bronny, for sending that to me. Okay, and we're ready to have some fun. Just waiting on the CW. Not now. Here we go.
Feel out what the race car has got and learn some things and evaluate where they're at on this 11 car with the different driver in the seat. And I spoke to Carson too before he climbed in. And he said that, he's talking to enough people in the scene, both drivers and team management, to kind of understand the tendencies of the race car from a handling perspective. But these early laps going to be a good opportunity for him to see how that all translates and learn what they can fix this weekend here at Iowa.
You know what's interesting about Carson Hocevar, and this is something that just popped out to me. I dug into the stats. It's just a limited experience that he has on the Xfinity side because he went straight from trucks to Cup, Rookie of the Year a season ago, and was successful here at Iowa with the Cup car last year, finishing top 15 driving for Spire.
Yeah, and I think there's a general consensus that they feel like, Pollock is a little bit behind.
All right, here we go. We got it going here.
Based on they've been in the past, and bringing someone like Carson in is going to be a good baseline for them. If you look at the lap times right now, I mean, second lap out, he's
There's some Burton on top right now. That's crazy.
Right off the truck for him, getting a feel for the Xfinity car, and it's got to be. It's a learning experience for Carson as well. We talked about with Justin. He's got a lot of experience on ovals, but the Xfinity cars are just different. I mean, obviously the way you shift them, the way they travel.
See what's going on with this thing. I don't know what's up with
It's different than what we see in the in the tough cars, but Carson has gotten up to speed really quickly, and I think that's going to be great for those guys to kind of see, the baseline of where that program is.
28 cars have been out in practice so far. Top of the board, Harrison Burton.
What's up, Bishop Ray? What's up, man? Good to see you.
The playoffs, a really good beginning for him with his new team in 2025. Themselves in position to make the playoffs, and a perfect time to discuss the playoff bubble. Harrison comes in 10 points, cousin Jeb, for that final playoff spot. And they really have been the model of consistency. When you look at recent weeks, they've been finishing in a window really almost every week with like 9
Ryan Sieg, top of the group one.
They are. And as you go a step deeper in the playoff bubble, here's Ryan Sieg, who finds himself in a decent spot practice-wise. This, though, is
we're in Iowa, baby.
Really good track for them. As Sieg goes to the top of the board, he's had a lot of success here over the years. Top 10 in both short track races so far this year for the driver.
It's been an interesting approach for both Harrison Burton and Ryan Sieg. Harrison elected to go out immediately, and I was questioning that because of all the ARCA rubber that was on the racetrack from the race they had last night.
What's up, Shahir? Good to see you.
Such a better feel for your car when you're on the rubber that you're going to race on, and was able to go out and run that really clean lap right away, and then Sieg waited 5 minutes to go out. Obviously, then went to the top of the board very simply.
Oh, what's up, Regine? Good to see you too as well. Appreciate you being here, y'all. Hit that like for us coming in. What's up, Kenneth Fox as well, man? What's up, dude?
And exactly where it is.
David Farmer hammered down, baby.
So they have not won in 2025. They have a great history here at Iowa Speedway. 9 victories for the manufacturer most at this short track. Sieg, Burton, Gray, Love,
Kosovar, my dark horse for today's race. I hope everybody's doing ready. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, guys. We thank you for being here. We are in Group 1, a 40-minute practice for Group 1. And then we'll have, or is this maybe everybody? Is this everybody? Oh yeah, it's a 40-minute group for everybody, Bronny. It's not just Group 1. Sorry about that. It's everybody. So 40-minute practice here for the Iowa race here, the Xfinity Series, and then we'll have qualifying. So Cole Trickle says that's no fair. I got to go to Junior Motorsports, but they were closed. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. Bring this down just a little bit. But you got a JR yeah, I got a Junior Motorsports shirt. Yeah, I do. I bought that was at Nashville, I think. But okay, I got to go back and get one. Yeah, I got this at the at Nashville. I bought it at Nashville, so got Junior Motorsports shirt on. But Sieg is the fastest right now. But yeah, so we got 32 cars on the track, and we are here live at Iowa. So hope you guys are doing well today. We appreciate you being here. And Ryan Sieg right now the leader with Harrison Burton, Taylor Gray, Jesse Love, Carson Hocevar, Sheldon Creed, William Swallowich, Daniel Dye, Dean Thompson, Austin Dillon. Where's the number 7? Allgaier. Let's see where he's at.
Rubbers to put in the left rear.
I don't think he's out there yet.
Get with the official. We want to jack it up and put rubbers in the left rear.
I don't see Allgaier out there yet, so that's interesting.
Real uncomfortable getting in the corners. The balance there was definitely tight, and chatter in the right front pretty much all the way through the entire corner there.
Going to be a 3-race show now.
What's up, Tom? Good to see you, man.
For practice, they'll be on the road later today. So many good stories. And among the drivers, we will likely highlight Daniel Dye, third quick in practice, top 10 run here last year. And
what's up, Dallas? Good to see you too as well. NASCAR at Iowa, IMSA at Road America, baseball at Bristol. Going to be a great weekend. Don't forget SummerSlam too as well.
For what the rookies face.
Liam, I see you, man. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, buddy, I see you.
And what we expect to see some ups and downs at that great run this year.
Allgaier's not out there yet. I don't know what's going on. But Danny Dye, he's out there. He's third fastest. D-Man, right?
Okay.
Well, good information you hear from him talking about the balance being a little loose, and I think
What's up, Terho? Good to see you.
scale of 1 to 10. A 2, he
So
said,
Danny Dimes is going to be one of the cameras today on the in-car camera.
Track's going to tighten up as the day goes on, so we might be okay wherever we are. But I know we gave props to Hocevar and where he was in the 11, but when you look at Daniel Dye being third in another Colin car, you know, maybe it seems like this might be just a good weekend for Colin in general.
You know, we referenced the rookies, and you talked about Connor Zillage.
Taylor Gray,
And it's in a different stretch.
8 top 10 finishes, and he almost won last week.
You talk about a high ceiling, you have to mention Taylor Gray. So close to getting that first win last week.
Pretty good, man.
There's one different.
Kind of glad I'm not going to Bristol today, y'all. Kind of glad.
He goes with Zillage and pushes the 88 out front. But the 54 continues to find their way to be in position. It's just a matter of time before he gets his first career win.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the Indy last week. I think about Mexico City when it came down, right?
Keep hitting that like, trying to get to 100 likes, y'all. Help us out.
This could be for you.
Yes,
Here.
for sure, Dallas.
Great job. It's so interesting, Adam. I think when you watch his interviews, like his just demeanor and the interviews he gives, he's a hard read. Like I haven't quite figured him out yet. I think he might have one
Ryan Sieg on top right now.
of the humors where it's like, oh, you must be in fun.
Harrison Burns already done 30 laps out there.
Really silences driver, good at a lot of different type racetracks. As you mentioned Indy, we talked about the road courses. He's good at super speedways as well, 5th at Atlanta. He's just done a really good job at a lot of different racetracks, and I know we give a lot of props to his crew chief Jason Ratcliffe on just his leadership skills, and what a great guy for
It's like Connor Zillage now out there.
Just close to the wall, learn from
Red hot Connor Zillage.
journey here in the Xfinity Series.
And Ratcliffe did win with the aforementioned.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cars, they were patient before going out, Dylan.
Yeah, that's right. Sadie Smith was the first one to roll out. We see
Connor Zillage, 5 Xfinity Series wins.
So all the JRM cars getting ready to roll out here.
You want Sheldon Creed or Ross Chastain?
Cars are basically just waiting to let the rubber, the arc.
And of course, Algire's got the corn on his car this week.
And then they were going to go out here and balance and got in the race car. So you can do that in a 50-minute practice. You're not up against it, so to speak. You just take your time getting everything dialed in.
Yeah, this is practice, and the race is tonight at 3.
The early minutes practice.
See Sandy Smith as we focus on the 88 of Connor Zillage. And it's just remarkable what this guy has done. The 3 in a row is crazy. But when you think about the way they started the year, he goes out and does exactly what he needs to do. At Circuit the Americas, first golden win comes at Pocono, and he's been on an absolute.
Yeah, it's all up there, promo code. It's ready to go. We'll be on at 3 o'clock for pre-race.
The success.
And then right after that, we're doing Braves promo code. Right after that, we're doing Braves Reds at Bristol.
If you ever win it at all.
What's up, Regine, CeeLo, and Miss Spain? Summertime weather greetings. Good to see you too.
Chitty last year in the ARCA race.
We got NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying as well coming up right after this.
Just an all-guyer. I mean, he can win them on every single week, but look at the different types of cars he's been able to win in.
He's won in the Rolex. Wow, I didn't know that. He's won in the IMSA, ARCA, Xfinity. Wow.
Like a career. And he's 19 years
Go
old.
Reds, Dar says. We'll be on tonight, man.
Choose turn. See, you know?
Yep. Both.
So much.
Be here for everything. All weekend. CeeLo not going anywhere. It's CeeLo all day and all night. Exactly. Algier and Chastain about to go out on the track.
Road courses.
5 JRM cars today in this race.
Racer, you knew he could win and qualify for the playoffs.
There you go right here.
It's so impressive to me about Connor Zillage is.
See where Connor Zillage's first laps are.
So you just showed in the video package.
Look at that, 7th fastest already for Zillage. 7th fastest for Zillage already. Trans Am too. That's crazy.
Yeah. A generational type superstar, no doubt about it. Seventh on the board. Ryan C continues to lead. Burke, Gray, Mayer, last year's winner. Top off.
Sam Mayer, fifth fastest out there. Taylor Gray almost winning it last week out front at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and just too much for those other cars. But Ryan Sieg, Harrison Burr, look at Ross Chastain. There's Chastain in that number 9 Junior Motorsports. That car is red hot still, it looks like. Danny Dimes as well. You guys can watch this as well. Let's go backwards. And if you go to your CW app, y'all, you can watch this for free on your TV or wherever. But here is your app. Get the CW app and then click on this one right here. This is the Iowa practice and qualifying stream. It's free. Anybody can watch it. So click on this right here. And also for today's race, we have the Iowa Battle Cam. The Battle Cam will be on today. And you got Danny Dimes and Dean Thompson are your in-car cameras. Nothing too special today. But Danny Dimes, I know Ricky will enjoy that because that's his boy. But Danny Dimes and Dean Thompson are your in-car cameras today for the Iowa race. But you can watch right now for free if you don't have access to it. You can watch the practice and qualifying for the NASCAR Xfinity Series right here on the CW. So make sure you get your CW app and watch it for free. Hang out here in the chat and talk along. We would love for you to hang out here. And Danny Dimes started 37th here last year and finished 10th. So I guess maybe the CW thinks they have something on that one there. So we'll see how it goes by the end of the day. But I had my picks. Make sure you check out my race paint scheme and race weekend preview that we have every Friday that comes out to you guys. It came out a little later yesterday. I was very busy with my work, so I could barely get it out. I barely had enough time to film it the day before. I filmed it really late in the evening. As you can tell, I always look tired when I do those videos. But make sure you go check that out. Make sure you give it a like and a comment as well. We would love for you to help us out with that. So appreciate you hanging out. Looking for a full day of racing here in Iowa and looking to have a good time. So thank you guys for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're trying to get to 100 likes. We're only at 32. So if you haven't hit that like yet, please do. That shows us your appreciation that you really like it. And now Justin Allgaier is out on the track, and he is my favorite to win today. And he's 16th fastest right now, but he just started. So we'll see what he does when this hot rod gets going. Cole Trickle says, just turn on your old school CRT TV when the race starts on the CW. There you go.
38 cars here this weekend. All 38 have been on track. Xfinity Series.
Okay, let's just picking up.
Guy won here 2018, 16th, 7 laps so far.
No, he's not in the race today, promo code. What's up, Ryan Reed? Happy birthday, Ryan Reed. Everybody wish Ryan Reed a happy birthday.
From lap 1, 5 to 10. Here's last year. They had the tire booster issues, but there really wasn't any fault. There's a little bit of,
what's up, Kenneth Clark? Good to see you too as well, buddy.
Very quick, and I don't see a tremendous amount of fall off. Even today, it does seem like the tires still fire off pretty quick. I was hoping we'd have more just based on small looks compared to what we had last year. But the tires still hang on better than expected. It's going to be an interesting race today. We got Jim Paulman here. I don't want to overdo strategy, but the race is laid out a little bit differently. The first 2 stages are 60 laps. Last year,
even with Chastain and Allgaier out there, C's car is still fastest.
The question, do you need to make a pit stop in the final stage because of the way it was set up? Today, it's a no-rank 60-60. The first 2 stages, there's no doubt that you're going to have to make a pit stop in the final stage. Our strategy.
NBC's back. Let's go.
Sets of tires and how to utilize those. So the way this race maps out later today will be quite interesting for Jim Paulman and all the other coaches. Yeah, and we talked about the repave in the corners. They did that because of how rough it was. And so when IndyCar came here, they could not
Taylor Gray's the real deal. Truth, he almost won last week, right? He almost won last week.
Straightaway leaning down into the corner.
He's going to get his first win eventually.
His hands on the steering wheel, and every time that car goes up and down, you see him have to correct with the steering
Keep hitting that like button for us. 91 of us here. Subscribe to the channel as well. Help us get to 34,200. Appreciate y'all helping us out.
Violent to me. You see the side skirts right there. Well, this as long as you can get them just from the arrow.
They think they brought a fast car for Ryan Sieg. We'll see what happens here.
Just kind of watching his head. I saw this earlier when he goes down turn one right here. Watch his head kind of bounce on that headrest.
What's the lap time average? Let's take a look.
Those bumps. That gets old after a while. Ride around for 2 hours.
So Ryan Sieg,
all day long.
Sheldon Creed, Sam Mayer.
You're so focused on the corners, but that really upsets
Sieg, Harrison Burton, Connor Zillich.
It's like you want all the
Sieg, Taylor Gray, Connor Zillich.
but you gotta get over the bumps.
Taylor Gray with a 15 lap average. Ryan Sieg still up there. Taylor Gray with a 20 lap average. So on a long run, watch Taylor Gray. And Sam Mayer on that 25 lap average. And Harrison Burton, he's the only one that's really done a lot of laps. Harrison Burton there in that 30 lap average so far. But like I said, he's the only one that's really gone very far with that. So there is your lap averages. Harrison Burton. So that, there you go. So that's the 30. This is the 25. This is the 20. This is the 15. This is the 10. This is the 5. And there's your overall. So interesting for practice. There's only one practice too, y'all. One practice, and we got about 24 minutes left. 40-minute practice for the teams here. One group out altogether. What's up, Lincoln Kim? Good to see you. 3:30. We'll be on at 3, Link.
Because the preferred crew is like one. Get underneath people, but
Oh, yeah. Okay, thanks.
Jesse Love report from Dylan. What's up, Dylan?
Oh.
Sad and a little bit free at this practice. Came in, made some changes, helped their corner entry, but they got a little bit tight. So Edie and crew chief Amy Stockman have been hashing it out on the radio as they send it back out. This is what it sounded like right here.
That's weird. They don't pick up that. That's weird that it doesn't pick up that, but it picks up my sound of my voice. That's crazy.
Art into turn number 1, they felt like that was really helping him and really a good benefit to what the race car was doing. So that's something we always have to watch.
Where's Allgaier?
On the 2 car.
Yeah, that's great stuff, Dylan.
16th.
Everyone in the
16th fastest right here.
And when we spoke with him earlier this year, he's like, that's something that's a big difference from he to his teammate Austin Hill. I also heard
I knew Silver Spoon Dylan would be a bust. Yeah, where's he at?
when he says the right quality's got to be better. It's that he doesn't like the way his car feels with the deficit. And the reason you want the right quality is because when you go over those, you're probably losing front grip. And so he's like, look,
Is he even out there?
a little better ride quality, and they can adjust some stuff in the front end to help with that.
12 fastest for Austin Dillon.
It's just
12th fastest.
racing on an oval because
12th fastest for Austin Dillon. You say that when Austin Dillon is an Xfinity Series champion. I still wish they put Rowdy in that 21. You think Sieg will win, John?
That's the same thing with 3 and 4. It's just really hard to.
You're welcome, Link and Kim. You're welcome, Keith.
Together.
Appreciate you, man.
When you're comfortable, deal with it, right? That's absolutely right. Comfortable. I think my favorite saying.
Where's Jeffrey Earnhardt? I don't think he's in this race.
Not comfortable.
Blue Death 771.
They go.
Keep hitting that like, trying to get to 100.
On the pit road. Whoa. Not. Oh yes. This is a very interesting entry. The way it's angled. and now you have height. It's just very odd.
Sam Mayer.
In the way you have to commit, and then once you get on the pit road.
Yeah, and it's interesting that he's practicing. Like, I don't know if he was practicing for like a green.
I don't think so. I don't think so, Regine. I think he's enjoying his time off.
Everything goes, you know, let's you have a flat tire or something like that. I'm assuming he was probably, everyone's done it. You get to talking on the radio and you're not paying attention. And
What's up, Joyce? Good to see you. I haven't forgot about you, Joyce. I just been very busy. I'll get that mailbox for you.
2010. Here's your little 21 team radio.
drive right.
Austin Dill said he's loose.
A little bit out of breath right there. I don't know if you picked up on that as he was talking. Loose normally will put you out of breath. Tight makes you mad. But when he said forward drive, it's just when he's putting the power down, the back doesn't have enough grip.
Yeah, Josh Williams is out.
Super upset.
Hocevar is a weekly replacement.
It's there that when you're loose, you're out of breath, and when you're tight, you're just angry.
Well, that's how it works. And normally it's like F-bombs when you're loose. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go with CeeLo. Knowing this, you got any idea that maybe AJ Allmendinger might be in the 11 next week at Watkins Glen? Probably so. Probably like, hey, we need you to do double duty for us next weekend. But yes, Colleague is let go Josh Williams and definitely immediately. And they are going to have fill-in drivers for the rest of the year. As Josh Williams is now out of that 11 car. NASCAR doing a good job covering it up, Tom says. Ooh. Oh, I guess there's more to the story, and I guess we'll find that out later with Josh Williams. But Josh Williams out of NASCAR and an 11 car, and Hocevar in that 11. So, and old Tom, I saw old Chris Wright wreck twice in the ARCA race yesterday. He can't even drive the ARCA cars, so that's kind of scan here for you guys. What up, T Lee? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. What I do know is that I hope Aussies are ready about the data breach. Oh, I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that.
And then it grips up. It's just a matter of I overslip it 2 numbers, it takes till the center to grip up.
Sounds like that's Austin Dillon right there.
It takes as soon as it gets in the patch, it grips up. So it's just a very fine edge. But I don't really know, like, fire off speed. I was on the splitter there, so we got to be mindful.
Oh, I did read it. Oh, what I do know is that I hope you Aussies are ready for to hear this, that Will Brown is expected to run the 11 for the Colleague at Portland. Ooh, look at that. Kenneth Fox will get to see Will Brown in that 11. More drama in NASCAR, right?
If I drive in really hard, I'll get it. You know, it kicks the back out, but I mean, I just stepped it off in a couple times.
Short track.
If it's under braking, you might get put half a round to the front or something like that.
I'm cheering Harvick's going to make an appearance, but I don't think he is. I really don't think he is. I really don't. All right, one second. I'm going to try something here, y'all. 1 second. Let me get rid of this here. 1 second. Nope, that's not going to work. I'll have to change it during the break.
It's going to get away from it for a great start. They didn't like it. But then gained 67 to credit to them because the pressure had to be on, and they gained 67 points on the cut line. As you said, have gotten themselves in a very comfortable position with 5 races to go. You never
Hope still good sportsmanship with Larson and Wallace.
They put themselves in the postseason. Williams Swallowton must win. They had so many problems, all the DNFs. But I will say this: he could go out and win. You see what he's done the last 3 weeks. Couple of
What's up, Miss Tom?
Second in those, and they are just really starting to get their arms around it.
Guess who's in the chat, Miss Tom?
Williams' side, and what I like what I see with this team.
Awesome. That's right.
Racetracks. It's been a road course. It's been at Dover, which Hy Vee concrete track. And then last week in Indy, he's also qualifying really well. So they had him.
Keep hitting that like, trying to get to 100 likes, y'all. Help us out.
To show them, like, that car has speed every single week. And just try to put the whole race together. And he's done a nice job of being able to do that those 2 weekends. And gosh, that momentum is just hard to beat. You get that on your side, everything seems to go your foot. His crew chief, Jeff Mendery, has had a lot of success with young drivers on short tracks. So we'll see if it translates here later today.
Awesome.
Driving the 17.
Need a pizza. Refuel.
Baseline for the 17 team is all the cup drivers. 17.
Corey Day's best finish was 11th at Nashville.
Fire, and he comes in with limited experience, and you're like, where does he fit in? And they have an experience level. Say what is encouraging to me is what he did this week, driving a truck that second, racing with some of the best serious going to
Corey Heim.
Watch, and I think it's a loss. Corey Day, and I don't feel like he's lived up to that hype, at least at the Xfinity Series level, but this is all you need. You need like one good run to get going. This is so foreign to him. I actually thought IRT's playing a great track for him.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, he wants that bubble, man. 60 laps for Harrison Burton.
Dylan, do you have more on it?
Sam Mayer's been out there for 41.
Saw Adam All in the garage area this morning, the crew chief on this car, and he said the same thing. Said we're really optimistic about this one. Feel like because of the success of the run last week at Raceway Park, that this may be a good racetrack for Corey. And Jamie, I think you understand this, right? There's a difference between just getting laps and running, hit pack or wherever when you're learning. But when you're racing up front and racing for the win and racing the best guys in whatever series you're racing, that teaches you a lot. And I think that was the main point that Adam was making, is that he ran up front all day last week in IRP. And
What's up, Kelly? Good to see you.
He's like really well for everything else to race this year.
Yeah, Dylan, I agree. Being able to 10 for a win. Especially if you're Corey, where
He's still on fire right now. Hard not to go with him every week. You're right, Truth.
it feels like he is.
Any Canadians in here? If so, how y'all watch Xfinity? Fade says. They watch CeeLo. Fade. Yeah, it's not on the CW in Canada, unfortunately, but you can watch it. Can you watch it on, or is the CW app available in Canada? I don't know.
Same level.
I don't think I've ever been told that.
Did you know the car is there? But it's just going to take a little time.
Stuart Friesen, yeah. What's up, Matt man? Good to see you, bud.
We're going to see why everyone.
Got 13 minutes left in this practice, and then we got qualifying.
Side right there. 70 fall. There's been a lot of mistakes, but I think it's so expected. And if you're Rick Hendrick or Raven Wall or whoever.
Taylor Gray, fastest 20-lap average. Yep, he is good in the long run, looks like. But look at Harrison Burton, 60 laps. 60 laps.
Chastain. He wants to win so bad. This car, because his teammates.
Walter says Canadian.
You think about what Daniel Suarez did in the back.
With our polar bear satellite dish.
Win at Chicago,
yeah, it's pretty cool, man. King of the Hill.
To go to victory lane this year. Let's get some team audio. Shit, number 9.
Chastain out there. Third fastest right now. Chastain, third fastest. What up, Vegas? Good to see you too as well, man. Appreciate you being here. Keep hitting that like, y'all. Help us out.
Really good.
Acceptance Insurance Chevrolet. Junior Motorsports. He's back in the United States, Kelly.
Exactly what that car is going through. And if I had to make a pick prior to getting in here today, this would have been my pick for this weekend. It's a really good track for him. Junior Motorsports, obviously, is fast.
Let me see those watermelons, y'all. Number 9s.
Ross. It's like the entry to turn
Number
3.
9.
The cars was free, and That new asphalt's going to have a tremendous amount of grip. When you
Someone tell Burton the race is later on in the day. Exactly, right?
The guys I saw do last year in this race is keep trying to enter higher and higher and higher, and you're just trying to get to a little bit of a cleaner part of the racetrack. He obviously he didn't think his balance was that loose, but it looked pretty free on entry to me. You know, junior motorsports is one.
Dude's out there running 60. He's not out there anymore, but 60 laps, long run.
With 5 different drivers. And you talk about a success here. Think it's who it came with 2 top 5s with Johnny Davis, top 10 lap here driving for Mario.
We got about 11 minutes left in practice here, so looking forward to seeing who's going to qualify here. But Ryan Sieg, Harrison Burton, Ross Chastain, Danny Dimes, Taylor Gray, Sam Mayer, Jesse Love, Connor Zilich, Christian Eckes, Carson Hocevar, Sheldon Creed, Austin Dillon, Justin Bonjour is in that number 19, not Eric Almirola. William Swalowich in 14th, 15th, Sammy Smith, 16th, Justin Allgaier, 17th, Dean Thompson, 18th, Brandon Jones, 19th, Dirty Nick Sanchez, 20th, Corey Day, 21st, Carson Quaffle, 22nd, Parker Retzlaff, 23rd, Anthony Alfredo, Old Fast Pasta, 24th, Kyle Sieg, 25th, Blaine Perkins, 26th, Brennan Poole, 27th, Ryan Ellis, 28th, Matt Benedetto, 29th, Joey Gase, 30th, Jeb Burton, 31st, Mason Massey, 32nd, Jeremy Commence, 33rd, Thomas Nunciata, Garrett Smithley in 34th, Patrick Emmerling in 35th, Josh Balicki 36th, 37th, Dawson Graham, and 38th is Tyler Thomasy. So there is how fast everybody is so far. And qualifying will be coming up here momentarily. That 39 is fast, though. If you check out the lap averages, he looks pretty good right now. Terre Haute, go ahead. I see you there. Hey, are you going to Speedway Class? No, unfortunately, I didn't get tickets. And now that I look at some of the seating arrangements, Miss Tom, maybe he stepped away. I mean, he might have. Good possibility. He might have. Might have for sure. Yeah, after looking at some of the seating arrangements for that place, I'm kind of glad I'm not going. Because some of the seats go all the way into turn, coming out of turn 4, all the way down the front stretch, and you're way away from the ballpark. I mean, just to say you're there, I guess. And then they also go all the way down the backstretch into turn 3. So they have that whole section of tickets. So some people aren't going to be watching the game. It's going to be, you're going to watch it on the Jumbotron just to say you were there, I guess. But I'm kind of glad I didn't go, even with the Braves playing horrible and Acuna's not going to be there. So he's going to be there, but he's not going to be playing. So I'm kind of glad I did not go, and I am here with you guys streaming all day. We're going to do the game. I don't know if it's going to be 3D or not. Maybe they set it up for one race. I don't know. Or one game. I'm not sure. But we're going to have a good time no matter what. So appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Taylor Gray out there on that track. I'd rather camp outside and just do all the experiences. Right, Dubs? Exactly. Yeah.
Basically sent him back out to try to drag the brakes and get the pads cleaned off. It felt like it rubber buildup or some junk that had accumulated on the pads, which was making the
It should have been the whole series. Why do all that for one game for 2.5 hours? I know it's an experience, but they should have done it for 3.
sports to make sure that he was all good for follow-up.
Psyaps, can you please put an emoji of Ryan Sieg when we get to the actual? Yeah, I will.
And the rotors are spinning, it will push the pads back. You get what they call knockback. And so then as a driver, when you go to the corner and you go to push the brake.
It's already expensive enough to go to the game. It's really bad if you don't get the good seat. Yeah, it's horrible.
And that sends you into a little bit of a panic. So what they've done is they went back out and he's just kind of dragging his foot on the pedals.
Looking good.
Clean up all of that. Possibly be on the rotor.
Keep hitting that like for us, y'all.
They're going to have to fix that. But if they think it's literally just pad buildup, that's something they can probably fix. Maybe put a little more tape on, or in the race, knowing that the brakes are going to get hotter, that will clean itself up. Jamie, look at the bumper. We've had the 15 lap averages in there, and I illustrated the fact that Gray's at the top. Look at Sieg, who we know is involved in the bubble battle at second. Harrison Burton is in the top 5 as well, which takes me over to Jeb Burton. He comes in at +10 over the cut line. You need to have a good run, but they are 30th in practice right now. And if that speed equates to qualifying and all of that, that's some big changes here today when you talk about the bubble and where we are exiting Iowa with only 4 races to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, and we've heard a lot of drivers saying, you know, I'm a 2, I'm just a little here, a little there. He described this car as weaknesses, which is going to be obviously a little harder to fix. And
What's up, Mikey G?
Far off initially, his
Brakes went to the floor on the 54. Oh no.
Over the weekend.
Not to mention, CeeLo, the concession prices have gotten crazy. Oh, you're right. You're stuck there. You're true that.
It's actually a tremendous weekend, right? Harrison.
They have to demolish that entire stadium to prepare for the playoff race. Exactly.
Right there.
They're gonna have to put that building up too, as well, where all the tires are kept in turns 1 and 2. They demolished that. They'll have to build it back up.
Pressure on these guys. I'm surprised that I get to talk about it.
Christian Eckes coming to pit road, the rookie from the
Butterbean Queen and Cletus.
He made his first ever truck series start.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
His career.
I'm good.
17, driving first.
Christian Eckes.
In an Xfinity car. For him, and we know how much success.
Hot dogs, be expensive. What's up, Tom? Welcome back, buddy. You ready for tonight's game? Not NASCAR, but still going to be epic. Exactly. It'll be fun. We'll see how it goes. I didn't see you, buddy.
Minutes straight versus the 2. So I think is these guys a lot.
You think it's going to be Hamlin? We'll see, Terry Ho. You think it'll be Denny? I don't think so. You never know, though. I know, man. MLB.
Track.
Exactly, Kelly.
Groove is going to be the preferred groove that can carry the momentum.
Maybe Sheldon Creed can win a race. We'll see.
Hard to complete.
It's going to be a hard one to Sheldon Creed to win a race.
Front stretch. See if he can get back inside of Corey.
Awesome, that man. You paid $20 for a double cheeseburger? God.
Few options. I would have liked to have seen them painted all the way to the wall.
Okay.
Could have used it all the way up against the wall. Prior to the repaint, it's fun to watch guys all the way against the fence.
It'll probably be Blaney. It'll probably be Blaney.
Steve lost his place, 20 years ago, whatever it's been now. He was such a good short track racer. So he
got about 3 minutes left here in practice.
NASCAR understood what he would want and it would make the perfect track as a driver.
What's up, Rat Farmer? Good to see you, bud.
Changes we talk about, but man, it's got unlimited potential when you look at how best it is. That's for years. Check in on Brandon Jones. He was good at Indy last week. Didn't get the finish they deserved. Scored a bunch of stage points, but he's locked his
16 of the last 20 stages.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
For scored points. Burton 71 laps. Crazy. Yeah, last week was crazy, wasn't it?
Well, that's a first. What do you say?
It's gonna be tough to get both of them in.
Tells me that sounds like the car's soft, right? And it's almost like the shocks don't hold it in place. Maybe
Some
it's
pre-race pit work.
Scripted. It makes me think that maybe that's something.
I answered it, Terry Ho.
The sim that maybe produced grip, but he doesn't.
It's gonna be Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson, buddy.
I look at the board. He's 7 laps for him. And then I look at most laps run in the session. Harris, my guy was like 70.
I was trying to get to that. I looked up. I'm like,
Bristol.
Corey Day makes a lot of sense. 57 laps for him, younger laps, but interesting to look at the plan and the layout for these drivers.
Thanks for the subscribe, Joe. We got 2 of them today.
And I'm not going to say those.
2 minutes left in practice, y'all. 2 minutes left.
You want to start in those front 4 rows if you're going to win. History says you need to qualify well if you're going to have an opportunity to go get that check flag.
And the flip side of Harrison at 74 laps now is the guy that we were talking about him racing for that cutoff line, Jim Burton's there at 21. So not happy with that car, trying to figure out, what they need to get some grip into the rear of it.
Not much time left to log laps. 90 seconds to go.
Can Harrison Burton get to 80 laps?
In Sandham Racing.
What's up, Lloyd? Good to see you, bud.
He's coming on the good time finish in Indy, which is awesome for him. And another driver that did the tire test here. So you feel like maybe the added track time will help. 45 laps in practice. Thompson's 18.
Yeah, doing the tire test is huge.
Dean Thompson.
So you're like, it's nothing like it was when we were here for the tire test. But you said it, like, this team ran really well here last year with Corey Hy with the top 3. And then just the momentum that they have based on that great run that he had at Indy. The reason I bring up that tire test not always.
Where's Jeb? Let's see.
Because he did the tire test when they first unloaded, they were off a little bit compared to other guys. So it's
He's 31st. 31st.
So
31st.
or maybe the travels are a little bit different, but I don't think you can ever go wrong with the.
Oh, I know, goal. Oh, you snuck in there.
Success.
It's a great story when you did the tire test and you go out and you're top of the board. But when you're not, it's like, maybe.
I don't know how you snuck in there, Cole.
Right. It's interesting looking at the telemetry here. The bottom right of your screen.
Cole's always getting like insiders.
On the entry of both of those corners. As I watch him apply the throttle, that green almost goes to 100% immediately. See him roll off the brake, and then watch.
Dean Thompson here, 16th so far.
This time by, but you see
And that's it. Red flag. Practice is over.
Some of those other guys talk about being loose on throttle. That looks very stable as he gets on the throttle.
48 laps.
So that is it.
He wraps in 18th. His practice is now.
Practice is over. And we're going to go to qualifying here for who's going to get the pole for the NASCAR Cup Series Hy Vee 250. Let me see in the chat, y'all, after looking at some of the... Let's look at the lap averages first. Let's look at the lap averages first. And let's see if I can get this where you guys can see it. Okay, so this is the overall lap average. Connor Zillage, of course. Ryan Sieg, plus five laps. And then you got Ryan Sieg at 10 laps. Taylor Gray at 15. Taylor Gray at 20. Sam Mayer at 25. You got Taylor Gray and Connor Zillage. And then Connor Zillage again. So Connor Zillage, those junior motorsports cars, Allgaier as well. But overall, Connor Zillage, Ross Chastain. Look at Jesse Love popping himself in there. Poor Harrison Burton. He went 70 laps out there, and all he could get was... is he even in the lap averages anymore? I don't think so. Yeah, there he is. 5 lap average, Harrison Burton. But that was earlier in the qualifying. So... all right. Who do you guys think is going to get the pole here? Ryan Sieg, Connor Zillage. Dubs is going 88. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. 1 lap away from Burton logging 80 laps. He almost got to 80 laps. But that's crazy. Let's go 7. Ross Chastain for Terrio. Who's going to get the pole? Bronny's got 39. I pre-ordered the autographed Zillage Indy win car. Ooh. Yeah, you'll get that, sometime next year. I'm still waiting on 2 Shark Blood cars. 2 Shark Blood cars and 1 Denny Hamlin car that I ordered for our 30,000 subscriber giveaway that they haven't delivered me yet. So they're having a hard time getting those cars out. I don't know what the heck's hard to develop these things. But yeah, you'll take for March 26th. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. March 26th. That's nuts. That's so dumb. So yeah, so that's crazy. So there's Connor Zillage.
Yeah, showing up lately really good. Yeah, it's almost an expectation at this point, and
It's fun driving fast race cars. It makes the life of a driver a lot easier and definitely a lot more fun too. So yeah, we'll make a few small adjustments, but I think we've got a pretty solid car.
Thanks, Connor. Life good right now for the 88 camp, and fast again this weekend as they go for
88 car, man. Looking for another win, 4 wins in a row. Can he do it? We'll see. We'll be on at 3 o'clock this afternoon for the Hy Vee 250 flag to flag coverage like we always do. So make sure you're hanging out with us here on the channel, on the go at CeeLo for all of your NASCAR fun. Make sure you hit that subscribe, y'all. Hit that up there. We're trying to get to 34,200. Hit that like. We're only at 65 likes, but we're about to go into qualifying. They used to crank those things out like crazy, Joyce says. I know, yeah. So they're so far behind. I forgot I ordered it by the time it shows up. Exactly, right? It's like I said, I'm still waiting on 3 cars that I ordered for our fans. 2 Shark Blood cars and 1 Denny Hamlin car. So still looking for those. I think I'm supposed to get them in November, which is ridiculous since we got them, I think it was in February or something like that. Or I don't know when we had it, but March maybe, I think it was. But yeah, so crazy stuff. But thank you guys for being here. Ryan Sieg is the fastest in practice. Let's see if they got the qualifying up yet. Let's see. Qualifying. Because these cars were going for 40 minutes. So I don't know if they'll crank it up. That's right. Crank it up. All right, there you go. Chastain's going to be the first. Looks like he's going to be the first one out to qualify. Chastain. There we go. Qualifying. So let me change my practice to qualifying now. As coming up after this, y'all, is NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying from the Iowa Speedway. I'll have to worry about Group 1. Oh, that looks actually pretty cool like that. With the checkered flag that says qualifying on it. I like that. That's cool. Maybe I need to move the subscriber thing away from it. So we're just waiting on qualifying to start here. Oh yeah, I like that. That looks good. That looks good. Have time for a nap. Cleaned, organized, and painted garage yesterday. Threw out a bunch of crap too, Miss Tom says. Smash that like for CeeLo's channel. That's right. Due to his bad finish at Dover, Ross Chastain will be the first car to go out. So Ryan C., Harrison Burton, Ross Chastain, the 3rd fastest car. So we'll see what kind of lap he can throw down. See if he can throw something down hard. I know next weekend you'll be picking the Red Bull scheme again, knowing you. Picks SVG as one of your favorite. Yes, of course. Of course. Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. April 2025. Wow. That's crazy. All right, so just ready for qualifying, getting these cars cooled down, getting them hooked up, getting them ready. But Chastain's going to be the first one out when they go, which should start here any minute. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on one second. I got a phone call. One second.
But you only get one shot at that, and you got to go a little bit based on history, as you see Hocevar talking about.
This is a great conversation right here.
Chris Rice looks dumbfounded right there, staring at him.
Nonverbal communication is a strong thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, they're going to lean on him for what he feels different than not just Josh, but the other drivers they have had, and see if his feedback is the same, because that's what ultimately. When you replace a driver like this, it's about trying to learn.
Let's get an update 54. Here's Dylan.
Yeah, so we told you in practice that they were battling some brake gremlins there at the end. So I just spoke to the team, and this is what happened. They did confirm that at the start it was just some buildup on the rotors, and then basically when they came back in and tried to do that run to get them cleaned off, the brakes got too hot and it warped the rotors. So it went from bad to worse. So they are going to be allowed to change the rotors, which is what they're doing right now. But obviously still not sure if that's going to solve the issue or not. They hope it will. Hope it won't happen again. But that's what the team is working on right now here on the 54 car for Taylor Gray.
I would hate for this team to fight anything here today, because as I look at how it all matches up and what Taylor's been doing lately, how strong he's been on the short tracks, pretty good success in his history at Iowa in the ARCA series with a couple of top fives, and then you match it up with what Joe Gibbs Racing has done, and just across the board you feel like this is a real opportunity for them to go out and get a victory. So you don't want them to have any gremlins or fight anything outside the ordinary that's going to take them off their game. And Jeb Burton, we talked about them in practice, a bit of a struggle. They ended up 31st on the board. Here's their team radio.
It feels just like the truck arm chain. That's right where it starts to do it, and that's the exact motion that I'm feeling, and I can't handle it. I can't drive it. I don't know how to fix that.
Well, you could see his body language as well, like showing how loose that car is getting. I'm assuming that's over the bumps that he's talking about, that transition happening. It's both of those situations. A brake issue is really hard to fix at the racetrack, unless for sure that's the rotors. The rotors are a pretty simple fix. A lot of times when you have a brake demon when you get to the track, it seems like that never goes away. When your car is struggling as bad as Jeb's, and the limited changes that you can make between, it's not like you can go back to the garage and put it on scales and change springs and shocks, change all these things that you would like to. You've kind of dug the hole getting here in what you thought was going to be the right setup, and so it's going to be hard based on the limited changes that they can make to that car to get it to where he's going to like it this weekend.
Back down to Dylan.
And we've caught up with Ryan Sieg, who ends up as fastest in practice. So you just said that you and Matt Noyce, your crew chief, we're still trying to figure out all the unknowns. So what are those unknowns? What are you guys still trying to wrap your head around here?
Yeah, no, just trying to get enough security entry and exit with not losing any turn is our biggest issue. It's like we're bouncing between both, and it's which one is the right adjustment and how it's gonna is a new tire, you know what I mean, completely. So we're just trying to figure out where exactly goes. But we started off with a fast.
Trying to get enough security entry and exit with not losing any turn is our biggest issue. It's like we're bouncing between both, and it's which one is the right adjustment and how.
All right, thanks you guys. That phone call. Justin, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. What's up, everybody? Make sure you hit that like as you're coming in. About to get some qualifying down here for the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
We're running cars fast as Xfinity Mobile at the moment.
There it is, fast as Xfinity Mobile.
We do the right adjustments later today. It's plus track diff.
Can you hear me now? Yes? Okay. Some reason when I mute my mic, it turns the sound off on the computer completely. That's what happened. Sorry about that. We're at a commercial anyways. But yeah, that was crazy. I mute the mic for the phone call, and I guess if you leave it on mute for a long time, it mutes the computer completely, and I had to go in there and change the setting now. So sorry about that. Go ahead, Gator Chomp. I got you. I got a question for you, Gator Chomp. Good to see you, man. Happy college football is almost back. Dang computers, right? Technology, man. Just ridiculous. Oh, cut off. All right, so we're just waiting on qualifying here for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Should start here any second. Will Spinhouse wreck the whole field? No way. He better not do this. And he actually is pretty good at this track. So look, I mean, he has a odds bet to win this Sunday for 20,000 plus 20,000 odds to win on Sunday. But it would be a nice little chump change though. It's getting worse each new device. Exactly. I know, right? All the new stuff has all these little quirks to it and stuff like that. So, are you going to cover college football like you did the basketball games? Well, I can't really cover all of the games because we'll still be doing racing all the way till November. And then we'll see from there. We'll probably get some games in after that. But Saturdays are pretty much full with Xfinity practice and qualifying for NASCAR and all that stuff all the way through November. And then I go on a cruise right after that, after the season is over. And then when I come back, we'll do some games, yes. But and maybe a Saturday night if it's a football game, but we'll see. But definitely we doing all the basketball because that's our off season. But coming up at 12:30, NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying will be here for you. What's up, Gary? Good to see you. And then the race at 3:30 will be on at 3 o'clock for pre-race ceremonies at 3 o'clock. So, and then tomorrow the race is at 3. We'll be on at 2:30 for the race as well. So go Bills, Raymond. What's up, Shark Bloods fan? What's going on, man? So we're just waiting. The cars had to cool down about like a 25-minute cool down with all of the cars going at once. So there's about a 25-minute cool down, and then they'll have qualifying for the NASCAR Cup Series right here. So we're just waiting. Nothing going on right now, but back at it here. Let me back out here. There we go. And remember, y'all, this is the Xfinity app. So make sure you're going to the Xfinity app and clicking on the qualifying here for the NASCAR. That's the battle cam, but this is right here. There's a little spot right here for NASCAR Cup Series or NASCAR Xfinity Series qualifying and practice and qualifying. So make sure you click on that right here to watch this for free, and you can be in our chat as well, reacting to what's going on. So vacation again, right? Yeah, cruise in November. In November, we're going on a cruise in November, but it's after the all of us is over with. So, but what's up, Raymond? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, just waiting here. Watch live.
With the curl green
Back here. All right, just waiting on qualifying for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Hope everybody's had a great Saturday so far. I'm supporting Junior Motorsports today in my Junior Motorsports shirt. I got this in Nashville. 2 laps of qualifying for each driver, but they will have an opportunity to shut it off after the first one if they want. So this track's not that big, so it won't take that long. I don't carry a cell phone right now. That's probably good, I think. Keep you distracted away. Gary says, I'm off from work today. I'm going to the races at Sweet Springs Motorsports Park tonight. Very nice, Gary. Have fun with that. So as now the cars are being lined up to qualify here at Iowa Speedway. Oh, here's Austin Dillon. I'm going to bring up Austin Dillon here in a second. Will Ryan Blaney lead more than 12 laps? I think he will. He led 201 laps last year, so he pretty much dominated the race. Raymond says, go Atlanta. We'll see today. We'll see.
Qualifying, and Austin Dillon is in the 21 car this weekend for Austin Hill. So I know it's unique circumstances that not everybody wants, but what is the role that you can play in this, and how can you help the team this weekend?
How about them Cubs?
To do what we wanted to do to try and make speed for the end of the year for this team. They're in the playoffs, for Austin Hill and the Bennett Transportation team, and I'm having a blast out there. I've learned a lot from the old Xfinity car that I'm used to here. It's quite a bit different, but I think we got some short run speed, trying to make our car hold on a little bit longer, and we'll see what we got here qualifying.
Thanks, Austin. We'll let him go get suited up and get ready to go. He's one of the early qualifiers, and we're about ready to roll with the first cars.
All right.
We also got word that the 54 is not going to make a qualifying run. We've been talking about.
Ooh, Taylor Gray not going to make a qualifying run.
Like if they made those changes, it would be an unapproved adjustment. So even if they went out and made a qualifying run, they were going to have to start at the rear. But this is tough because you come out You had speed. You're the best on the 15-lap average, and now you're fighting these gremlins. And
I guess not.
themselves behind the
I think it's Austin, actually. IndyCar pole speed at Iowa, July was 184 plus.
Chastain.
Well, and speaking of tough, being the first car out, I think that's going to be a big disadvantage for Ross. Knowing that the track typically gets faster as it'll pick rubber up. It'd be interesting to see how that works out here with it.
Chastain with a 24.
Big of a disadvantage.
A 24.006.
Based on
the Busch race, no points is to who? Austin Hill. He's out of the race today. The Caps TV, what's going on? Good to see you.
Is what I thought these
24.006 for Ross Chastain.
10 in practice. Second lap gets any better. It seemed like in practice they were able to fire up pretty quick.
He had a brake issue. The brake went all the way to the floor, so he's having some maintenance issues.
Second lap. So
I heard about that, Brody.
First lap today for all these guys.
Patrick Emmerling, 24.902.
In qualifying, the 07 Patrick Emmerling. Few starts this year, modified guy, got a modified win. Earlier in the campaign, second in the modified.
Keep hitting that like button for us. Trying to get to 100 likes. We're almost there.
7 for SS Greenlight Racing and Bobby Dotter. In 2 of his starts this year.
IndyCar laps there are 17 and a half to 18 seconds. Wow. They're doing 23 here.
Run as well as see Patrick's
24.902. And here's Joey Gase. And that King of the Hill. King of the Hill.
490 on that first lap.
He's in both cars to this week with the King of the Hill.
There was no smoke, so that would tell me it's most likely an electrical issue. Can't imagine anything else that could make it just shut off. Like
Dang it, Bobby. That's right. Dang it, Bobby.
Paint scheme, I don't know. So Dawson Crant did not make a run in the 74.
Dang it, Bobby.
The Hill paint scheme.
That means that car can wreck or red flag. That's right.
I did my notes. I read up on Joey Gase, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, doing double duty this weekend. Going to run both Cup and Xfinity, and it's a freak-looking paint scheme.
Yeah, it's interesting. If you look at the front of that car, you can actually see.
Oh, it's all right.
They used a different color tape.
Well, that hurts. What hurts?
You see just how much tape they have in these cars. It's a little oversized compared to the size of the whole.
How about them Cubs?
That just adds so much downforce to the front of these.
It's time at them likes, y'all. Trying to get to 100 likes, y'all.
They make the track bars.
It's tough.
To balance where they need it.
24.88 lap 1 puts him second. And
Garrett Smithley, 24.628 for Garrett Smithley.
Here's Dylan.
Well, we found Jesse Love. He was.
Is that car running on propane or propane accessories? Kind of like that Kyle Seed car. Makes that noise.
Practice was pretty exciting. You guys worked on handling throughout that session. So what do you expect to hear for qualifying?
What's up, Hammer?
That's Xfinity Mobile there at the end of practice. Fired off, kind of on top of the racetrack, and then we made some adjustments. And
Damn it, Bobby.
So like we maximized our ground session there and qualifying. Don't know what my game plan is going to be. At the top was clear, so guys are running. I'll try to run the outside lane, but the bottom, have all the rubber peeled off, so I'll probably have to just put on the tire and make.
Boy, I tell you what, exactly.
Yeah, so he referenced kind of what I was talking about. You see in this turn.
Joey Gate's car is powered by Strickland propane silo. Really, I did not know that. That's interesting.
It's a really good.
It's on propane. That's weird.
It's like Jesse is, and he's run. Everyone seems to be running the.
I don't think it is, but I see what you're saying. I get what you're laying down, that man.
Those cars come in slow. You can almost look behind them and see them picking up the rubber as those tires are hot and the car slows down. It'll pick the rubber up, and the cleaner that track gets, the more grip it has.
Garrett Smithley picks up a couple of tenths on lap 2, jumps to second on the board behind Chastain. Here's Blaine Perkins, 31.
Blaine Perkins. 24.103 for Blaine Perkins.
Of 50 minutes of practice earlier today,
Just seemed like the balance of both.
It says Strickland propane on the gas can injectors on both of his cars. Yeah, blow up if he gets wrecked. Here's Justin Bonjour.
Blaine can do it here. 24-24 to a 24-10, so he does pick it up. Stays second, but a really good effort in lap 2.
That 19 Toyota for Justin Bonjour, 24.042.
It's about the 20th place guy. You see like a little jump in qualifying. This would be a good baseline for us. A really good car here with Justin Bonson.
I'm sure it was crazy.
Massey did not make a qualifying run either. He and Dawson Crane did not. You see them 6th and 7th on the board. 8th car.
Is Juan Pablo home? Who?
To make a qualifying run. Justin Bonsignor, you mentioned him in 19. His opening lap is good. 24:04. Still tracking in the red.
24.099 for Justin Bonjour. Nunziata. What about Juan Pablo? I don't understand.
24.
Propane joke, CeeLo. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hey, good to see you, man. What's up, John? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. The Rat Farmer said, who?
Earlier this year. Well, that's where he got his best run, right? 17th.
Well, good road racer does a really good job.
The jet dryer, yeah.
On the ovals.
Say this.
Jet dryer. Hit that like y'all are trying to get to 100 likes.
Spec, and we talk about how challenging things are in the Xfinity Series. They've come out and done a nice job. Some opportunities. First lap for Annunziata puts him 6th on the board.
Yeah, and Adam, the other thing is for Thomas is huge. You know,
I don't know.
I say this each weekend.
He showed up for that one. What was it? Sonoma race, wasn't it? Last year.
Every single weekend.
Lap 2 takes him up
When there still was a backstretch grandstand.
And not racing every week, but going to a lot of tracks I've never seen before is the real challenge.
Absolutely. It seems like this
Dirty Nick Sanchez.
Single week this year, they've been just
24.266. Watkins Glen. Yeah, that's it.
Job at all these different type racetracks. They struggled a little bit in practice, though. I watched, and I was shocked to see the lack of speed from the 48. But there's one thing about Nick. He's able to get everything out of the car. You see right here, the first lap, 24.26. He's going to have to pick it up a little bit, see if he can find any speed. Looks like a little bit higher, 3 turns 1 and 2. I don't know if that was by choice or just where the car ended up. But like some of these other guys, we've seen be able to run that good first lap. It just seems like the second lap, the grip is going away.
24:26. Let's see where he lands lap 2. Sanchez, 24:24 is the lap.
I was at the Daytona race when Juan Pablo hit the. What were you? That's crazy. Give this man some likes. Hi, CeeLo. What's up, Craig? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. We are qualifying right now for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and Ross Chastain right now has the pole after 8 cars have 8 cars have qualified. And that's Ross Chastain, Justin Bonjour, Blaine Perkins, Thomas Annunziata, Nicholas Sanchez, Garrett Smithley, Joey Gase, and that King of the Hill, Patrick Emmerling. So you got Dawson Cram, Tyler Thomasy, Mason Massey, Justin Allgaier coming up 12th, Austin Dillon, Brandon Jones, Anthony Alfredo, Ryan Ellis, Carson Quaffle, Josh Balicki, Carson Hosevar, and Brennan Poole will be your next 10 or 11 cars out here. So coming up after this, we'll have NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying. And let me go ahead and start getting that working here for you guys to have that in the pin message. And that way you guys will be ready. We'll have it also redirected over there as well. And you won't have to worry about it. Go Reds tonight, Doug says. We'll have a Braves Reds tonight around 6 o'clock. Or following the Xfinity race. The Xfinity race starts at 3:30. So I'm hoping by 6 we should be done. And we'll go straight over there to the Braves Reds and get that going. So not sure if they'll have 3D tonight. Not sure how that's going to go. But looking forward to having a full day of racing here and then a baseball game tonight. So long day for CeeLo. And what's up, Ozzy? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here too as well. Nicholas, you excited for tonight? I'm not too excited. Not really, Nicholas, but should be fun to see how it looks all over. Let's see what it looks like in the crowd. Natman says, I will never forget under the red flag in 2002 Daytona 500, Sterling Marlin getting out of his car and pulled his right fronter, and he said, and they asked him, what happened, Sterling? Why'd you do that? And he said, I saw old Dale Earnhardt do it one time. That was funny. Let's see here. No fire. Go ahead, Terre Haute. I got you there. And go Burtons. Go Burtons. They're trying to both get in the playoffs. Kelly says, if you're new to racing, you should watch that video of Juan Pablo running into the jet dryer. I know. That was crazy. Here is Harrison Burton.
Fighting off well, and big thanks to the racing boys and girls, because it's a big challenge for us to get these cars prepared, and they just put their heart and soul into it. And, it's really fast, and it makes the weekend really easy. So I just went for a long run to start, and felt like our more field Sport Mustang was as fast as Xfinity Mobile. I was really happy.
It is fast as Xfinity Mobile.
Faster, and we had to start going to work.
They're in Iowa today, Craig.
Refire well, so I don't know. We'll see. I had so many laps on my tires by the end of practice. I was questioning heat cycles and laps and what our real balance is, but still, with all that, I thought so far this weekend.
And the ride quality of Mason Massey's car is brutal. You saw him this turn one. He had to adjust that second lap. Wow, you watch that car just past the start-finish line going down to turn one is bouncing more than any other car we've seen on the track this weekend. Look at that. Picked up a little bit there on lap 2 on the 7th, but that thing's bouncing all over the place. Oh, I mean, look at it. It's violent getting down the corner. You see him struggling, and then he gets up out of the groove. That is really hard to hang on to. Good job catching that and not getting in trouble. Foreign car.
Exactly, Kelly, right?
Longtime partner for Justin Allgaier, reigning champ, and a winner here at Iowa 2018. Curious if he gets to go out late enough to get to where that track has transitioned and to give us kind of an idea of where Ross's lap is going to stack up. It's pretty good lap. First lap right here, yeah, 24:03 for Justin.
Allgaier, second fastest with a 24.025.
3-second bracket. His teammate leads Ross Chastain, a 23.97. Tractor was pretty friendly till he got into turn 3 and coming off of turn 4, he's not going to get there. Make Ross feel good about having to go out first, kind of where he's at, but I think here in about 6 or 8 cars, you'll see the track go through a transition. This is another car that's a great baseline for where the track's going to be. Austin Dillon in the 21 this week. I would say that this is good for.
All right, you've been redirected. You got the pin message in the drop. So you'll be redirected after this is over, and the pin message. And here's Austin Dillon qualifying for Austin Hill, who has been suspended by NASCAR for 1 week. Austin Dillon, his fellow RCR teammate, in the car here for him, and Austin Dillon is going to qualify. Where did he qualify? P1. Wow, on the pole, Austin Dillon.
Second lap.
Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. That's right, Nicholas. If you build it, they will come. I'm living proof. Don't get the wrong idea.
Would have been good for Chastain, even though he slowed down a bit there.
Like I said.
Half a second from practice did Austin Dillon as we check in on the 20 of Brandon Jones.
Oh. I don't really care. Do you guys remember that Austin Dillon wins this place in Iowa back in 2010?
We saw Mason.
And as Bronny said, he is a Xfinity Series champion, so.
Are being in control. A good first lap, 23.97.
Everyone sub. Let's go. Hit that subscribe at the top there.
Maintaining it right there. It's going to be a good second.
9 likes to go to 100 to help us out.
3 and forward. Oh, I got a little juice. See if he can keep that momentum up. It's lost a little bit more on the exits. 23.97.
Brandon Jones, 23.97.
Picks up 1,000th of a second on lap 2, and that puts him 1,000th of a second.
I would definitely need repaving all around. They said it's shaking the cars like crazy.
Sheldon Creed as he gets ready to qualify. So, okay, we've seen a lot of guys kind of bouncing around, battling, handling, and stuff so far. So, what do you have to do to find right out your lap here?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll push in.
Sheldon Creed.
Road Ranger Ford Mustang. I feel like that was kind of something I struggled with practice. So probably focus on just getting a solid entry, getting to where I want to be, and then focus on just roll speed and
Sheldon Creed, always a bridesmaid, y'all.
We're going to let him put the steering wheel on. We're holding up to qualify. Sheldon's going to get buckled in and get ready to go.
Yeah, and Adam, as you see Anthony Alfredo out on the track right now, ran 24.14 his first lap. Moved up a little bit, 24.8 on his second lap. Saw him this week, and I think he does this every single week on his social media. He did a post where he gets on
I don't know, Terre Haute. I don't know who's going to get the pole. I don't care. It's fine.
And I love to say, if you're a fan,
I think Connor Zilich is going to get the pole. There you go. Connor Zilich is going to get the pole.
To expect this weekend. So
Connor Zilich.
So he gets a lot of experience behind the wheel.
Here's Ryan Ellis. Ryan Ellis.
Success on the weekends. Here's Ryan Ellis.
What's up, Butterfly? Good to see you. Creed is a Ford. Hey, Fords are good here.
This race team, and I saw Jesse
Sheldon Creed. Now this one car won here with not Carson Quaffle. Sam Mayer won here in this car last year. Could Carson Quaffle win this race? He's got 4 top 5s, 21 starts for Carson Quaffle.
And if we go back to that King of the Hill discussion, do you know the lead character's name? I do not, but I feel like question I
Carson Quaffle. P2, 23.888.
Like do an episode listing here.
You want Sheldon Creed?
Hank Hill, by the way. It's Hank Hill. HH. Yeah, double H thing. You guys are related, I hope. He came along a little bit later. I think we should be back.
Yeah, they came back last night. Won it over in extra innings.
Junior Motorsports, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th on the board. And that's the
2nd, 3rd, and 5th.
Motorsports this year. Still think Carson's going to get that win before the year's over.
Here's Josh Balicki.
A lot of different type races.
Good morning, Seahawks, man. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you being here.
Good run.
It's going to be on Fox, Seahawks. Fox.
23.888 puts Quaffle each in the 2nd position, a bit quicker on lap 2. Dylan?
Dean Thompson going to go out near the back of the qualifying order, courtesy of a good run last week at Indianapolis. So, it's ran well like last year. You did the tire test here earlier.
6 likes to 100. Help us out. 6 likes. Hit that like for us. 6 likes to 100.
Here last year, 3rd. So, hopefully we can beat this guy because we're kind of close to the cut line. So,
Dean Thompson.
Doing a good car for it.
Thanks, Dean. He's, as we said, 10th from the end here, courtesy of that good run last week at Indy.
You could say this about so many drivers in the garage area.
I'm a Chevy 350 4-bolt man. There you go, Rat Farmer.
For the success he has experienced and his team. Sam Hunt, just a great, great dude. Here's Josh Balicki, number 1 for the 91. Teammate Ryan Ellis is 14th, so they're right there together. Lap 2 takes him to 11th.
Yeah, and Adam, Dean talked about getting to go out late because of that good run last week at Indy. It just, when you have success, it just compounds. It carries over, right? Whether it's pit selection, whether it's
see what Hocevar can do in this new 11 ride of his. Hocevar. Look at that. Pole. Wow. I told you guys. Hocevar, dark horse. That car's fast. It qualifies fast. Hocevar on the pole. Wow.
Yeah, really good lap.
23.71.
Speed.
Wow.
Austin Dillon.
Telling you, this guy, this car is fast. Josh Williams qualified good in this car.
3 and 4. Carson gonna even pick
Hocevar, my dark horse.
second lap, maybe. Yeah, tracking against himself. And a little insurance policy.
Hocevar.
So he goes after it. The lap of record 23:71. If you missed it off the top, Josh Williams released from Colic. Carson Hocevar gonna come over and drive.
All right. As I said in our paint scheme and race weekend preview, I thought that Josh Williams qualified his car really well a lot. Has a lot of speed, but with Hocevar in there making a difference. Good to see Colin going fast, Lizard King says yes. So Hocevar on the top there. Austin Dillon, who thought he had it made with a 23.95, blowing away Ross Chastain. Well, not blowing away, but 24.00 originally had the pole. But now Carson Hocevar, Austin Dillon, Carson Quaffle, Ross Chastain, Brandon Jones, Justin Allgaier, Justin Bonjour, Anthony Alfredo, Blaine Perkins, Thomas Annunciata, Nicholas Sanchez, Josh Balicki, Garrett Smithley, Mason Massey, Joey Gase, Ryan Ellis, Patrick Ermling, and then we got the rest of these cars here left. You got Dawson Cram, Tyler Thomasy, Brennan Poole, Kyle Sieg, Parker Retzlaff, Harrison Burton, Jeremy Commence, Matt Benedetto, Sheldon Creed, Christian Eckes, Jeb Burton, Dean Thompson, Daniel Dye, William Swalowich, Corey Day, Ryan Sieg, Jesse Love, Sammy Smith, Taylor Gray, Sam Mayer, and Connor Ziller. So we got probably about 2 more rounds of qualifying to go here, as they do about 10 apiece with the commercials. So, all right. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you hanging out there. This is NASCAR Xfinity Series qualifying. Why did they fire the Mullet Man? I don't know. They just said that they parted ways with Josh Williams immediately, and he is now out of the ride. So that's all we know. They posted something on social media, but Carson Hocevar winning right now in that #1 spot. We'll see what he can do. He's a good driver, man. He knows how to drive. He might be a little more aggressive than most, but definitely in the first spot here for Hocevar. All right, so looking forward to the rest of the day. Coming up in the pin message above is your NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying. We'll be on at 12:30 for that, and then followed by the Hy Vee 250, which we're qualifying for right now. So appreciate you. Brennan Poole is on the track now. Brennan Poole, we'll see what he can do to maybe take Carson Hocevar down.
It's a really good first to go, but I would say, because of the metric and how you get into the qualifying order, we've already had some really good cars. So he's already in front of some guys that you anticipate would be fast. Here's Brennan. His best runs this year, driving for Alpha Prime and Tommy Joe Barnes and, that group. And then on short tracks, right? 4th at Rockingham, 4th at Martinsville. But if you rewind to his day,
Where's my guy?
A couple of top 5 runs right here at Iowa.
Saturday morning CeeLo hangout. What's up, Butterfly?
I all got to put the toxic waste sour candy.
2 more likes to 100. Kiss the 100 like show.
Yeah, the McMurray household. Yeah, he consumed all that they brought us. It was really good.
How about the hair that we're going with these days? I mean, that's bleached out. It looks really good.
Well,
He was here earlier. They still haven't qualified yet, Seahawks.
It's a good look for old Brennan.
A little bit of jump from lap 1 to lap 2. Brennan Poole is 10th right now.
10th for Brennan Poole, 24.345.
Here at Iowa. CGB, tricky a little bit. What are you thinking? Or what are your initial thoughts?
Kyle C doesn't sound like he needs to. Trust the Midas touch.
Sketchy, but that's all right. I know I got to. So, yeah, we'll go try and qualify good here and try to get 2 laps. Well, if Corey watched Mason Massey's lap, he doesn't know what problem is, Jim.
12th place for Kyle Sieg. 12th place for Kyle Sieg. Parker Retzlaff. Yes, he was, JoJo. After the hit on Eric Amarola. Ziploc.
10th on lap 1, jumps to 12th on lap 2, 24-20. Driver out of Tucker, Georgia. Older brother Ryan, quickest in practice earlier today.
Hunter likes. Oh, we lost one.
And he has had a tough year, but you know, we're talking about this a lot qualifying. He can always throw a great lap up. It seems like if the car's close in qualifying, has had some, especially at the short tracks, been really good at qualifying on the shorter racetracks. So he's going to be a little bit off right here. Just not happy with that start again. Lap 1.
See 100? I see 99.
Hopes for him this year, changing teams and.
And sometimes it doesn't update on certain things.
It's just really never been able to find the traction since he went over to drive that 4-car. Lap 2, tracking better than lap 1.
That's not only thing he lost, JoJo.
Just the car's not sticking. It's like he kind of knows what he needs it to do and drives up the corner, but just not sticking for Parker from the middle off. You see 24.33 on that second lap. Yeah, a little better, but not enough to move him out of that 14th position. Here's Harrison Burton. Big lap right here for Harrison. We talked about these moves, and you see him.
He did 80 laps in practice. He better be on the pole.
His cousin, Jeff, second practice, hoping they could put this lap together again. Looked to me like it's be where they thought they were going to be, or at least where we
There we go.
be based
Boom,
on
hit it 100. Thank you guys.
12 lap 1, 24.15. You know, good spot. It gives you options for the race, and then
P8 for Harrison Burton.
That cut line. He's picked up a little bit here. Lap 2 is going to be better. Let's see if he can finish the deal. This is the trouble part. A lot of drivers, you get to turn 3, turn 4, it goes away, and he's lost a little bit here. She was so close right there in the middle of 3 and 4. Still a pickup, though. Yeah, 12 to 8. Yeah, over 24 seconds for driver 25, Dylan.
And let's catch up with Sammy Smith, hometown race for him, and
Sammy Smith.
TMC Trucking as well. So going out late here, is there an advantage here more so than other places just to kind of watch and study what everybody's doing?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's tough with last year qualifying getting rained out and not really having anything to go out. So yeah, it's definitely I think an advantage to go out later and you kind of see what guys. We had a really fast Team C Chevrolet in practice. I think we just need to chip away at it a little bit. I think we're in the ballpark. We just got to get some good qualifying effort. Try to just get more stuff to pass today. So yeah, look forward to it.
Finished 4th here last year, just looking to get a little bit better and get the day started off with a qualifying run.
A couple of top 10 runs this year on the previous short track for Sammy Smith.
Yeah, and he brings up a really good point. Because qualifying was rained out here last year, we don't have a reference of what we changed from practice to qualifying. And so there's some unknowns there. So I think getting to go late, especially if you have a teammate like Chastain or Allgaier that went out early, you kind of know what their balance was just today.
Jeremy Clements, 15th. You talk about qualifying being rained out. So we always go back and watch the previous year's race, maybe the last couple of years in preparation. I tuned into last year's. And Shane
Osavar still on top here. Time's the race. It starts at 3 o'clock. 3:30. I'll be on at 3 o'clock for the race, JoJo.
Here's Matt DiBenedetto.
Matt Benedetto. Matty D.
That's awesome. Yeah, great.
Wow.
The Savannah Hannah's last weekend in Indy, and I thought he did a good job kind of playing the role, being in the character. Big yellow, like top hat, tuxedo looking suit. Matt's willing to play around. That's a great
Nap time, TV on, just holler. Awesome, Miss Tom.
Not going to be as good.
Keep hitting that like y'all.
That's where he'll stay for now.
They had to force Harrison Burton off the track after his qualifying lap. He wanted to run 70 more laps. Exactly.
They are a different team from a year ago. But
As Dub said, Rat Farmer said, someone tell Harrison, or no, who was it? Someone said that. Someone tell Harrison this is not the race.
I got a lot of automobile people here. This will be a little bit out here, man.
Sam Mayer. Sam Mayer.
Get the confidence. Feels good about it.
Here from Sam Mayer, teammate on track now, opening lap for Sheldon Creed, 14th.
he's going to be able to second right here. It's 3 and 4 though. You mentioned it. That's where guys have lost their most time, and I think a lot of that's because most of just had a really good 3.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Yeah, you can hear me.
7th and 24:01 on that second lap.
I can't hear you, she said. Christian Eckes.
Next car on teammate, top of the board, Carson.
Can anybody catch Carson Hocevar?
This was top 10 in practice. We'll see what he can do here at 16.
He looked a little bit higher to me through turns 1 and 2 than what saw Carson run. Line there, 3 and 4. You see the East being quite a ways off. We'll see.
A calling driver here. Would it be funny if they had front row?
Just second, big commitment on entry. The tracker went
Not enough.
Retzloff just not sticking and get
16 for Eckes. 24.22.
24 years. And Eckes is the oldest driver from the college camp today.
Ooh. Burton got a little loose.
16th is where he ends up. His 2 laps.
Jeff Burton.
24-22.
I got a Jeff Burton.
Really anxious to see this guy. Jeff Burton struggling in practice. Needs to put something on the board in qualifying.
Yeah, not encouraging at all. If you see him come to the car already loose, it felt better as the lap. No.
He said undrivable.
I have a feeling Ryan Sieg might got something, I hope. We'll see.
It's going to be tough.
He got sideways. He did, Nate, man. Even Hocevar, who was driving that 11, was so fast. He was, John. That car's been fast always, though.
You want to qualify well. And they're not going to be a threat to be in the top 15 based on where they were.
Yes.
You don't want to qualify so deep that you're in jeopardy of going a lap down early because of all the challenges.
For Dean Thompson.
Quicker on lap 2 takes to the 23rd. But it's going to be a long afternoon and evening for them. They've got to roll their sleeves up and go to work coming in 10 points above the cut line.
And that was coming to the green.
Now, this race here will be very important between the Burtons, for sure.
See that car just actually hazing.
He was doing his best drift. He was trying to be like Lightning McQueen.
Main and qualifying, the first of those. The Toyota camp driving for Sam Hunt. Talked to him earlier. Here's Dean Thompson.
Yeah, good perspective right there. You saw like Dean was a little bit loose on the entries. They're going to run up forward over these bumps. Just watch his head bounce back and forth. Smooth on the entry. That car looks like it's turning really good for Dean. A little bit loose on exit, but nothing like you saw with Jeff Burton. Decent lap going here. Again, you see how much ground these guys are losing at 3 and 4. Carson Hocevar just really put the lap together on that end of the track.
24-16 lap 1 goes to 12th on lap 2. 24-092 for Dean Thompson, driver from California. 9.
All right, so we just got just a little bit left here, and here's your remaining drivers. I don't think Dawson Cram is going to qualify, or Taylor Gray. Taylor Gray either. But maybe Tyler Thomasy as well may not qualify either. Every car will make the race, though. Daniel Dye, William Swallowich, Corey Day, Ryan Sieg, Jesse Love, Sammy Smith, Taylor Gray, Sam Mayer, and Connor Zillich will be your last bit of drivers here. I had a troll use my aviator and name last night, CeeLo. I reported. Wow, that's crazy. That man says, I was thinking he watched Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, CeeLo. Maybe. Yep. He was just doing his best drift. Trying his best imitation of Lightning McQueen. All right, we got just a little bit left here to see if anybody can touch Carson Hocevar. Let me see, in your opinion, in the chat. Can anybody touch Carson Hocevar here? Who do you think is going to win this race? I think it's going to be Allgaier Rap. And my dark horse is Carson Hocevar. So, does anybody touch Carson Hocevar here on the poll? Let me see in the chat. Who do you think is going to get this? The remaining drivers. Does anybody touch Carson Hocevar? Sieg. I know who you were talking, Kelly. Sieg. Okay, Ryan Sieg. We'll see if he has it. He has been in Jesse Love for Lizard King. Okay. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. This last round of, not really round, but no, they come back from a commercial. Jesse Love for John as well. Ryan Sieg for Jermaine Zillich for Walter. Miss Thomas used to be out of there, so he's not having a wrench big a giveaway. I think Jesse Love might have qualifying time. We'll see. Jesse Love. Cole Trickle says the mullet man wasn't Mr. Wins enough. Exactly. Yep. Dubs going to 88. Zillich for Winfro. Kelly says maybe Mayer. Okay. Ryan Sieg for Brawny. So let's see what happens here. Who's going to win the poll? Let's see.
There's got to be some extra incentive knowing your teammate is on the pole right now. It's Tracker. Pretty loud going for him. We'll see. Talked about 3 and 4 though this whole session of how good Carson was on that end of the racetrack. Not gonna get to the top spot, but a good start to the lap and a decent finish up there at 4th. Yeah, great lap.
Danny Dimes, 4th. Look at that. Ricky's boy.
Session, you think there's
I guess I don't have a 10 either. Danny Dime.
Swalich is someone that's been great.
Mod impersonator. That's hilarious.
Certainly Zillich. Yes.
Danny Dimes, 4th fastest so far.
This back and say, what a jerk, he didn't think we had a chance, which means that Sam Mayer, Ryan Sieg will probably go out and win the poll. I'm going to go for Sam Mayer right now, then. I think that's who since you didn't take him, wait, last week. Yeah.
Here's William Swallowich.
This guy's got some momentum right now.
1 top 5, 21 starts, 6 top 10s this season for William Swallowich.
William, if you look at the tracker on the bottom right, he might have something to say about can steal the pole away from Carson. Host bars 3 and 4 is important, but if you look, he's actually gained a little.
Oh, man.
It's close. Second.
Second for William Swallowich.
Yeah,
23-8.
As you see.
Wow.
He can get enough in the bank.
JGR, baby. Toyota.
It's got a little bit loose right there for William. Entry to 3. So much insurance.
Swallowich. He does know how to qualify.
23.
Oh, wow. Look at that. 23.672. Took down Hocevar.
Disappointment he's trying to.
Jeez.
4 straight top 10 starts. You didn't take William, did you? What? You took half the field.
That area of West Virginia is internet jail. Corey Day.
Straight top 10 starts for William Swalich. Here's Corey Day driving the 17. He's just a tick higher right there in 3 and 4. I don't know that he wanted to be that high. You see, he lost some ground. See if he can make a couple of adjustments here based on what he learned in that first lap. As far as I can get to the bumps really well compared to some of the cars we've seen. 17th on lap 1 for Day.
17th lap 1.
A bit lower. Turn down on exit. Definitely got a better exit based on the tracker. It's flat for Corey. See, it's going to put him.
You pin that like button for us, y'all. Help us out.
24:08.
24:08 for Corey Day, 13th fastest. Here is the man, Ryan Sieg. Let me see those 39s.
You like him. That's practice. You mentioned that.
Yeah, right, Jermaine?
A little qualifier. Well, and we talk about when you're around the cut line, you need to qualify up front to have some options. So if you're in position to, to flip the stage, you can do it. If you want to run it long and get the stage points, you can do that. And he's put himself in a pretty good spot here. Yeah, get on it 3 and 4, third, make it 4th for Ryan.
Wow, Ryan Sieg, 4th.
Just a tick low. You said tracker goes green. He commits to it. Oh, it's going to slide up a little bit, though. It felt good 3 and 4.
Got loose there.
It's good to see if it stick, and it did. It's awesome.
4th place for Ryan Sieg.
Part, you only got one way to go, right? Like if you don't back that up, you're going to be a little bit off, but not a bad lap right there. I think he's going to be happy with 4th. Yeah, 20.
Still good.
86 is his official time. Came in lap 1. Yeah, I mean, if you fastest in practice,
There's
you want to win the
Jesse
pole.
Love. Let me see those hammer down.
Tops in here in your riding seat. You're like, we're going to take it. Here's
Jesse
Love.
Love.
Really happy with his car at the end of practice. Like a lot of these guys, there were some unknowns about, what are we going to have qualifying. Look right there, though. He's going to be really happy with this lap if he can go ahead and continue to put this together. The track seems like it's getting a little quicker. Look at that. Really?
Oh,
Jesse Love.
To Dylan is third.
Oh, yeah.
And he drops to fourth.
Jesse Love with the pole.
23.
Wow.
Because he's liked this car in practice and racing.
Look at that.
Backing up like that. Really good lap.
Here's what I
Corey Day's number 17.
goes to the top, says, I'm all good. I'm going to pull it back in and see where it falls.
Poor William, we didn't even get to interview him. Talk about the great lap he had.
Jesse
Next
Love.
down, Sammy Smith, 3 to go. 2 from Junior Motorsports.
Sammy Smith.
The man that won here a year ago when he was driving for JR.
One win this year in
It's a
Rockingham.
good looking car. Probably a lot of pressure on Sammy heading into this weekend.
Move those Toyotas down, Joyce says.
Did a lot of apparent stuff this week. Back at home, autograph centers, hanging out with the fans.
Lap going. Actually, really high line. Heard him on exit and say it looked to me like on the entry through Benham's okay. See what he can do down here. Turns 3 and 4 again, a little bit higher than what we've seen other guys run. Looks like he gets into the corner good, but with that higher line, just not able to spin back to the throttle.
Lap 1 puts him 7th. Start to lap 2.
Oh, it is. Stick, looks like he's got a really good lap going right here. See what his commitment level is on the entry to 3 based on that tracker. Split up out of he committed to that. Oh, no.
We almost had the pole. Oh, he wrecked. Hit the wall. Out of turn 4. Where do you end up having? 7. He just timed the wall a little bit.
Is your forgiveness.
Oh, man.
Come back and take a look.
He got loose in turn 4 and hit the wall. Just scraped it. Not bad, though. Real men wear bow ties, Craig says.
Spot, and now if you do any damage to the car, you have to make any.
Here's Sam Ayer.
You would go to the
I see him.
race 2.
He was full send and came back to bite him. He was. You're right.
Next week at Indianapolis.
Here's Sam Ayer. Won last year.
Good race car.
Pretty good lap going. His teammate Green is
See what Sam Ayer can do. I see you, man.
Good 1 and 2, but it's just like those guys get overcommitted on entry and then aren't able to hold the throttle down on exit and lose that momentum. He's pushing the edge of maybe.
Not enough for Mayer, though. 5th fastest right now.
Starting spot.
Maybe 4th.
And this is the great
4th fastest. Growing ant keeling corn.
Connor Zilic, who's been Mr. Everything.
Hammer down, David Farmer. Yes, sir.
I think if there's anyone in the lineup that Jesse and are not speeding by, it's this guy right here. Oh, he's really high.
Here's Zilic.
And to regroup right here, trying to get a good run.
Yeah, he was pretty high in the turn.
That lap didn't feel good. Take a deep breath.
Here's Connor Zilic.
Make some adjustments.
88.
Right car.
Corey Day is 17, Craig.
Turn 20.
Corey Day's in the 17 car.
Look at Connor. The adjustment he's been able to make.
Wow, in the green.
Right now, Quapple in 7th. The green for Zilic. What a comeback.
Wow.
Flashes.
Back to red.
Slide.
4th.
But still a really good effort for the 88.
All right. Well, congratulations, Jesse Love with the pole. Jesse Love with the pole. So let's go through it really quick. Jesse Love, William Swalowich, Hocevar, and that number 11 colleague, bringing some fame to that. Connor Zilic, Sam Mayer, Austin Dillon, Ryan Sieg, Carson Quaffle, Sammy Smith, Danny Dimes, Ross Chastain, Brandon Jones, Matt Benedetto, Sheldon Creed, Justin Allgaier, Justin Bonjour, Harrison Burton, Corey Day, Anthony Alfredo, Dean Thompson, Blaine Perkins, Brendan Poole, Thomas Annunziata. 24th is Kyle Sieg. 25th is Christian Eckes. 26th is Nick Sanchez. 27th is Jeremy Commence. 28th is Parker Retzlaff. 29th is Josh Balicki. 30th is Garrett Smithley. 31st is Mason Massey. 32nd is Jeb Burton. 33rd is Joey Gase. 34th is Ryan Ellis. 35th, Patrick Emmerling. 36th, Taylor Gray does not qualify. Tyler Thomasy and Dawson Cram. So all three of those will start in the back. They will make the race. So there it is. All right, y'all. So I'm watching TV, CW app, and love being with you, CeeLo. All right, Craig, I'm so glad. So make sure you guys are always watching the CW app on Saturday mornings with NASCAR Xfinity Series and practice and qualifying. That is free for you guys, but we love to have it on as well with you guys to enjoy the chat and watch as we expand our coverage for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. We thank you for watching. We appreciate you being here. And in the pin message above is coming up here at 12:30, about 37 minutes from now. The NASCAR Cup Series will be on the track here for the Iowa Corn 350. So we thank you for watching. We appreciate you, everybody watching here today. But we'll see Jesse Love and Swallowich on the pole on the outside for Swallowich for today's race. Will be live at 3 o'clock. If you don't like NASCAR Cup Series, we'll be back here at live at 3 o'clock for the Hy Vee 250. We appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. And make sure you hit the like if you're watching on a replay. Hit the subscribe. Why aren't you subscribed by now? This is the best NASCAR channel on YouTube every time. So thank you guys for being here. Hit that subscribe. All right, I want to thank my lovely wife Spain for everything that she does. I want to thank my mods for moderating today. You guys are the best. I want to thank my members for their hard-earned money back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for watching, because if it wasn't for you, there would be no CeeLo. So thank you so much. We will see you in about 36 minutes or so. Go get a snack, go get a break. I'm going to shut all this down, refresh, and be back for NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying for the Iowa Corn 350. All right. If you don't like it, we'll see you soon. Peace out.